Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Match of the Week. Yes, this is Elder Scrolls Legends. My name is Mike, otherwise known as the Gadget Addict, and I'm going to show you my best match from this week. I'm now playing Ranked, actually, and I'm using my free-to-play mage deck, free-to-play assassin deck, which you can see if you click on the link in the description. And today's match is a pretty good one, actually. I'm very proud of this one. I think you'll enjoy this one a lot. I've had a few intense beatdowns this week where I've really taken it to people, but this one is a more interesting, it's a more evenly pitched fight. So at the start I decide to keep my opening hand because Giant Bat, Crushing Blow and Dresguard are all really useful cards, especially in the early game. So as a standard I have nothing to play, so I skip my first turn. And what's that? Mamia Frismag drops down a Brutal Ashlander. Good starting card, I like that. I do like that card a lot. The Death Rattle thing it's got is fantastic. Last Gasp, that's it, sorry, not Death Rattle, that's Hearthstone. So I skipped my second turn, because again I had nothing I really wanted to put down. Or I could put down. Finish Off was the only two card I had.
Of the Telvanni knows
so yeah, you put a Telvanni Activist down there. You notice also he is rank 9 where I'm rank 12. So this is interesting. I haven't put a lot of time into ranked this week just because the season's almost at an end, so I'm going to wait till season 2. I drop down a Brutal Ashlander and then move to my next turn. And this is the point, I know I'm going to take some damage here. And to be perfectly honest, I don't really mind. Dude's going to attack, how dude's going to attack. Puts down Auradon Paladin. And then he starts attacking me. As you can see, I already get my first card, but I get a Sparking Spider as my prophecy. So I drop that straight down there, and I've got a bit of guard. Life gets better. So right now it's my turn. Now I'm at the point now I've got enough mana that I can start doing some decent plays. So I'm going to put down the Giant Bat, which has charge and it has drain. So I do like this, that I can just go straight in, whomp, take a bit of HP back. And then obviously I have my Brutal Ashlander and Sparking Spider. I can start attacking as well.
Outlander.
And because that Sparking Spider has guard, I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize its HP. We're just going to go straight towards attacking my opponent here. Of course, now he can do up to, well, he can do 7 damage to us, provided he takes out that Sparking Spider. 7 damage? 8 damage. So that was Execute, and it also gives the Paladin Drain, so I lose 4 HP and he gains 4 HP back. I don't like that one. However, he kills my Brutal Ashlander, which takes 3 health off his Auradon Paladin. Because for all the Paladin has Drain, it doesn't have Regenerate. So yeah. At this point, he's taking his time to what to do next. But he gives us a bit of an attack. And at this point, I think I'm going to lose this match because I'm down at 29. He's up at 29 HP, and I'm down at 17. So this is not a position I like to be in. He uses his last mana potion, and he gets a Lightning Bolt, deals 4 damage. I get a Liandril Hexmage, and yeah. So now it's time for me to go on the counter attack, and counter attack hard I will. So first we start with the Firebolts to take him out. We use Finish Off to take the Paladin out. We want to put a Stalking Crocodile down and attack and gain a couple of HP back. That's not a bad play. Even if I do say so myself. Clear the board, I'm in control now. He may have more HP than me, but he hasn't got any attacks up there that'll do 15 damage fast enough. And as you can see, this has now perplexed my opponent because he was obviously setting up for some tactical play. So he drops down a Lightning Bolt, takes out the Giant Bat, which, to be honest, I'm fine with. It's a low-level card. It's useful, but it's a low-level card. I don't need that one. I have plenty of other ones I can play with. So we're going to drop down the Varanus Courier, which has guard, and Last Gasp of drawing a card.
My sword hand itches.
And then for shits and giggles, we're going to drop down Crushing Blow and do a bit of damage. You get back on the offensive here. Yeah, almost forgot to attack with the Crocodile as well. And now we're a bit more even keel. He's still more HP than me, but I'm a bit happier about it.
The ambition of the Telvanni.
So another Telvanni Activist. And then it's an Abyshan Navigator. And then he goes for an execute. That's really annoying. So now I need to start gaining control back, because he pretty much has control now. He's got 2 cards on the board that do more damage than me. So we're going to use the Crocodile, and we're going to drop an attack down. I'm going to keep this card alive, because I'm going to use Soul Split on it. And then I'm going to stick down, when I get around to it, Sadras Agent,
We'll stand
and a Brutal
together.
Ashlander.
Your destruction is at
So now I have
hand.
guard and I have control of the board. And again, that's possibly put a spanner in the works of my opponent's tactics. Because now he's got to deal with the guard card. But a guard card that brings out another guard card. So he drops down a Cunning Ally,
Let's do this.
but doesn't get the card bonus, so he doesn't get an extra Firebolt. And now Desperate Conjuring sacrifices that card to get a... Now, I've not seen this card before. The Pahar Rat Renegade. There you go, see, he takes down my guard card.
Can't you
And
see?
I basically made him waste a turn there. Just fantastic. I do love it when I can waste my opponent's turns. So
They'll
dropping
never
down a
outsmart me.
Hexmage, arrow to the knee to take that out, to take the Renegade down for a turn. And of course, part of the Hexmage thing, whenever I use an action, I do 2 damage, and then as you can see, I'm just going in straight here with a lot of attacks. And before you know it, I'm back in the lead. I love it when I get turns like that where everything just kind of puts itself into a position where I can just constantly attack and do some big damage. At this point, I can only imagine my opponent is really thinking. So we Piercing Javelin, which takes out... What did that say? It takes out my Hexmage. And a Crushing Blow to take out one of my Soul Split created creatures. But I can still do damage.
Don't
So drop down the Dress Guard to force the Renegade card to attack that. We'll drop down a Vicious Drake,
Die, Outlander.
and we just keep on attacking. And as you can see at this point, he's down to 5 HP. I'm still up at 15, so I'm quite happy with how this is going. But I'm also in a position I don't like to be in, where I've only got 1 card in my hand, and he has 6. 7, in fact.
And now you're close.
So that's my guard gone. But the Renegade is down to 2 HP, which means I can easily take it out. And at this point, he's thinking. And thinking hard. That Chorus Reaper is the only card I've got that I can put down.
The winds favor us.
Adds another Navigator. Excuse me. At this point, I'm beginning to think that my opponent doesn't have the best crafted deck, because a lot of the cards that he's putting down are quite low level ones. I don't know if that's a definite decision of his to put down a lot of low level cards,
Let's do this.
or whether it's a case of he doesn't have a lot of high level cards, either unlocked, bought, or just in his deck. Or maybe it's just a bad hand. So it's an Ice Spike now, does a bit of damage to me. You've seen he put a Cunning Ally down there before. And an Apprentice's Potion, which gives him 5 HP. Don't like that one.
Soldiers report.
Scouting Patrol, which gives him a 1/1 creature in each lane. Yeah. So all of a sudden, I'm sitting behind. But, oh, you want to watch this play. So we're going to put down a Chorus Reaper, which gives all creatures in a lane -1. So that kills one of them straight away.
Die,
Kill that, and then, as you can see, I take control again, using the last gasp of the Brutal Ashlander to do 3 damage to another opponent. I would have liked if it actually attacked my opponent rather than one of his cards, but hey, I'm not arguing. I'm suddenly back in control. Ready to absorb 4 damage. Well, 6 damage. And at this point, my opponent starts really considering and really thinking.
They'll never outsmart
Leandral
me.
Hexmage. Lesser ward to give a creature ward, so that they don't take damage. I get arrow to the knee out of Prophecy. Out of a rune, rather. I think, as you can see, he's looking at my cards. He's doing the maths.
Shall we begin?
Crystal Tower Carpenter, Aircrafter.
Into the breach.
Does damage. I'm at 8, he's at 4. He's doing the maths. He knows he can't win here.
I bow to your victory.
Boom! So from coming very behind, because I was very behind there, I came into the victory. That's why I love this game. And I got closer to doing a daily quest, and I ranked up in the ritual. So, I'm going to leave this here for now. If you enjoyed this, please do leave a like and subscribe, and come back next week for my match of the week. For now, thank you for watching, and good night.